retirement was gradual and cannot be precisely dated. Shakespeare probably left school at 15, which was the norm, and took some sort of job, especially since this was the period of his father's financial difficulty. Numerous references in his plays suggest that William may have in fact worked for his father, thereby gaining specialised knowledge. At some point during the dark years, Shakespeare began his career with a London theatrical company, perhaps in 1589, for he was already an actor and playwright of some note in 1592. Shakespeare apparently wrote and acted for Pembroke's Men, as well as numerous others, in particular Stranger's Men, which later became the Chamberlain's Men, with whom he remained for the rest of his career. When in 1592 the plague closed the theatres for about 2 years, Shakespeare turned to writing book-length narrative poetry. Most notable were Venus and Adonis and The Rape of Lucrece, both of which were dedicated to the Earl of Southampton, whom scholars accept as Shakespeare's friend and benefactor, despite a lack of documentation. During the same period, Shakespeare was writing his sonnets, which are more likely signs of the time's fashion rather than actual love poems detailing any particular relationship. He returned to playwriting when theatres reopened in 1594 and published no more poetry. His sonnets were published without his consent in 1609, shortly before his retirement. Amid all of his success, Shakespeare suffered the loss of his only son Hamnet, who died in 1596 at the age of 11. But Shakespeare's career continued unabated, and in London in 1599 he became one of the partners in the New Globe Theatre, built by the Chamberlain's Men. This group was a remarkable assemblage of excellent actors who were also business partners